Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, today is another section of Our Voice. Your voice, my voice,
And our voice.
Yes, welcome another section for our weekly Our Voice section. So today we have Rosa and Wuti. Wuti is our guest for today. He's from Malaysia Naturals MNS, Malaysia Natural Society, okay, of Negeri Sembilan and Melaka branch.
Yes.
Yes, so it's an honor to have him today. So before we start, we have our Voice founder, Miss Rosa, to talk about Our Voice. What is Our Voice?
Yeah, everybody, good afternoon. Thank you for coming by. Our Voice channel is a place for everyone to express your thinking, your insight into things, and we welcome everyone to come on board here, like with you today, to talk about your special line of either business or your activities. Yeah, so welcome, Wuti.
Thank you, Rosa.
Yeah.
Yes, I think before we go into the topic for today, so I would like to introduce Wuti here. Okay, Wuti is actually our friend. He's born in Cambodia, now migrated to Australia since 1980s. Then he graduated as an engineer, okay, in Australia, okay, electrical electronics engineer, and then he worked in Malaysia and then go to China, okay, Malaysia,
Also work in China.
work in
Shenzhen.
China and then come back to Malaysia and then settle down at Negeri Sembilan, okay, due to some reason. Then I let him know what.
So what is the reason you stay in Malaysia? At last you settled down in Malaysia.
It's called love. L-O-V-E.
Oh,
LOVE love.
Very simple
Mrs.
reason.
Pradeep, you are there. Then you know what? Why he settled down here in Malaysia?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, so I think Wuti is inside, I think, also on his own business, which is regarding green technology. So I think he's have a passion in the saving the mother nature, the environmental. So I think let Wuti introduce about the MNS.
Yeah,
okay,
what is MNS?
and then why he
Malaysia
involved
Nature
in this,
Society.
what get him involved in this kind MNS.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much, Leslie and Rosa. I'm glad to be here. So basically, I've been involved with MNS, which stands for Malaysian Nature Society, for at least about 8 to 9 years
Ooh.
as
Wow.
volunteers.
So long.
Yes, correct. So I started as a volunteer, more of an interest to go into the forest, to enjoy the fresh air, to take a walk into the
Yeah.
forest.
Yeah.
Okay, but then what I found out through volunteering at MNS is that there's not much knowledge or concern regarding the environment. So that's why I decided to take on the challenge. And over 1 year ago, I decided to actually help out as becoming a chairman of Negeri Sembilan and Melaka
Yes.
branch. And so in that case, it's a lot of focus on what we can do to help nature, to help the environment. Yes.
I think nature and environment is something that is very important. I think nowadays, when we are facing a lot of challenge due to the global warming,
Yes.
and then I'm not sure also whether the COVID is caused by I think some natural things. So I think how can we I think as normal people, okay, normal person, they can involve and then do more in regarding the natural. I think because most of us are busy working, busy in our business. So how can we involve?
Yes.
And then why should we involve?
Yeah, we
then-
country, we city folks,
Ah.
we always don't understand about nature. How can we preserve our forests? How do we do something to, make our environment better?
It's a good question. Okay. I think it has to come back to your own self.
Yeah.
Have a deep reflection about what you are using, for example, in your daily life. And from there, you will see actually what contributes to the destruction of nature itself. And then that's where you can actually take some action. There are many supporting groups around Malaysia, around the world, but of course now we're in Malaysia, so we talk about Malaysia. So just let me brief you a little bit about M&S and what are our objectives.
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, so M&S is basically we have a motto where we want people, or we actually encourage people to learn about nature, to appreciate nature. So through the learning process and through the appreciation process, we hope that people will begin to understand and then they will start to protect nature. Okay, so M&S, we have 14 branches across Malaysia.
Okay.
HQ is in Kuala Lumpur, and then we have across all the states we have branches. So that's where we are from. Negri and Malacca, we have one branch. The two states are combined together under one branch. Main activities under M&S, we have the HQ. HQ, we have how to say, employed staff. We have about 25 staff that
you
are
have an
employed.
office there. 20.
We have,
oh,
we have yes,
quite a big office.
a big operation, but the forest, protection of the forest, conservation of wildlife also is quite vast as well.
I
Yes,
see.
yes.
So
a lot of
our-
work to do.
Yes, correct. So our paid staff are focusing more on the so-called national level conservation work.
I see.
Okay, and the branches, we have our own objectives, meaning it will depend on what are the so-called the niche of the local environment.
Yeah, the local needs.
Yes,
Right? Yeah.
yes, correct. So maybe towards education or towards maybe protecting a forest or protecting a river. So so the activities by the branches is focused on that particular requirement of the local areas.
Okay, so Wazi, afterwards, maybe you can send the link in our description there.
Yes.
So when people want to join your activities or want to volunteer, they can just click the link there.
The
Right,
link is
so-
up already.
Yes, I think the
Okay.
link is eco-partners, eco-partner.online,
Yes.
so that where you can get more information about the activities, right?
Yes. Yes, so let me explain. Eco Partners is actually an app that we created under our branch, and this is where we can consolidate all the different nature activity, environmental activity,
Yeah.
including talks,
Yeah, including
Okay.
all the countrywide activities, right?
mainly for the branch,
Yeah,
the branch
mainly
activity.
from, agree.
For countrywide, you can go to our website, mns.my. Okay, so mns.my is our HQ so-called country website where all the activities are listed
Yeah,
there.
all
Okay.
consolidated there.
Yes, yes,
good,
correct.
Good, good.
So I think just now you mentioned about conservation of the forest. Okay.
Yes.
So actually, how is this done in the national level? Oh, I think a lot of people make. How are they going to do that?
Okay.
And
Definitely, we work closely with forestry and all the various government agencies of wildlife. But in terms of what MNS does is that we do more scientific expeditions into the forest. Because before you can protect a certain forest, you must know what is inside the forest.
okay.
What are the valuable and that is inside that particular
Yeah.
forest. With that data, it's fed back to various agencies, and then that can be submitted to the government for the protection.
Oh, I see.
So you definitely need more people to carry out this work. Yeah, the habitat,
I
the
think we
whole
need
habitat of the
need
forest.
people which know how to see what's that. Because for me, this is grass, or flower.
That's why Ruby say knowledge is very important, right? Education is very important. So you cannot even tell a grass from
This is a green.
flower.
This is a bit purple. So for me to go inside, then
So if you have any classes, just inform.
Yes,
Lee.
yes, we do have. I'll send you the link for those classes.
yes, I think we need more people who know how to identify what kind of plant is that, okay, or wildlife is that, so that we can. So I think you must be working closely with the researcher and then forestry. So aren't they haven't the government side, they have their own department which taking care of this? Then why we need MNS to start here also being
Yes, of course, the forestry and the wildlife department, they all have their own experts who are also looking at this. But the NGO have another voice that have a different angle as well.
I see.
You know, sometimes the forestry, they're so focused on their work, they don't see another angle. So this is where the NGO comes in as an engagement and also as a link to the public as well. We can also help to bring in, for example, public volunteers.
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, the tree planting program. You know, if you like, we heard about the news about 100 million trees that are coming up from now until 2025.
Okay.
So
5
definitely
years.
we need a lot of support from public as well,
Right,
because
right.
the forestry department cannot plant all the trees, right?
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
where public engagement.
Yeah,
will come
everyone
in.
Yes.
chip in your effort.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know. I know. Holosa got a very big land beside his house, so you can plant few more.
I have a rubber plantation. Okay,
Yes,
so we
correct.
plant something there as a nursery, right?
Correct,
Yeah.
yes.
It's almost like your voice, my voice, and our voice. So MNS is like the riot's voice, right? The
MNS is
people's voice.
what we call a voice for nature.
Yeah.
It's the people voicing out for nature.
Yes,
Even
yes.
on our brochure, we have that be a voice for nature.
Yeah.
And to be a voice for nature is quite simple. Like you mentioned earlier, how can the public get involved? I think the first thing is you can become an MNS member,
Yes.
and it costs like 80 ringgit per year. Per
Mm.
year.
Per year. Okay.
So that is like less than a good meal outside the
Yeah.
restaurant, right?
Right.
So it is very cheap. So that's when you become a voice for nature. When you are a member, you also can understand what are the important activities that are being
Yes.
done,
Yes.
and you also represent the nature in a way that we as an NGO get invited to sit on the environmental impact assessment. That means if there are big projects like for example, the railway project that is happening or going to happen, then we'll be invited to sit in and advise on what is the best way to minimize the impact to the forest and to the wildlife.
Right.
So this is one of the work, so-called work that we do, which the public may not understand. We actually get to sit, invited to sit and give feedback in the environmental
Yes.
impact assessment.
Advices and people's voice.
Yeah, so correct.
What they need in everyday life. Don't disrupt my forest, right?
Yes, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always a balance, you know.
Yes. Yes.
So building a city and preserving the nature is sometimes conflicting. So I think your society is very important. Strike this balance. Let people know, to let the government know what is people's voice.
Correct. We're not against the development, but we are looking at a more of a balanced development.
Yes,
You know, so
yes,
that
exactly.
the nature and the forest can continue to thrive, and also human also can continue to thrive.
Correct, correct.
Yes.
So the mission of MNS is
Or to educate the public, repeat, educate the public on the importance of the environment, of the forest,
Yeah.
of wildlife, in relating even back to our existence. You know, for example, in a
we are just part of nature.
we are part of nature,
Yeah.
so we should not destroy it. Like for
Yes, yes,
example, in the
exactly.
forest, there are many things which will be beneficial to us. You know, we have fruits, we have some herbs and so on,
Yes,
which
yes,
we can natural herbs which we
It's
can
a
use.
chain. Yeah.
Yes, correct. So if you cut down the trees or the herbs that are special that can help you maybe even combat this COVID-19,
Yes.
then
Exactly.
you have to look for some chemical stuff which may, although it may benefit you in the short term, but also may destroy our health
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah. I am into natural therapy, so I understand nature is as medicine for us. A lot of plants are medicine for us.
Yes.
So they are medicine for other wildlife also, I believe. Because
Yes,
like my dog, he go and eat the weed on the ground and he get wells every time.
Yeah.
You know?
You next time have to consult your dog.
Yes, you really have to.
the dog, I also walk my dog every morning. So when the dog is like feeling sick, want to
Yeah.
vomit,
Yeah.
actually they go and look for the grass.
Yeah,
And
this
then
is
they will vomit
a
out.
type of grass, very small, right?
Yes,
Quite
yes,
transparent type of grass. And I find my dog always eating that one.
yes.
One day you're gonna eat.
Let's say if you're
You
sick,
try and see.
if you're sick, look for the grass.
Oh,
Yeah.
have to ask your dog.
Wait, so what can we do to help our nature in everyday life? You see, people like us, we don't go into the jungle every day, right?
No,
So
you just go to the grass and then bring the dog on it.
no, we can only take care of our daily life. What
Yes.
can we do to help the nature, to help ourselves?
Basically, that's the title. We say do your bit for for Mother Nature,
Yes, yes.
right?
Do your
So-
bit. Everyone do your bit.
So we're not asking you to like drop everything and go
Yes.
back to being a caveman or cavewoman, you know.
Mm.
So basically, you just review what are your purchases, look at the packaging,
Yeah.
okay?
Oh,
Oh,
packaging.
I saw you
Yes.
bring some of these things here.
Okay. So like for example, okay, let's talk about we all know about the 3 R's. Reduce,
Yeah.
reuse, and recycle, right?
Okay.
So let's
Reduce,
reduce,
reuse, and
Recycle.
recycle.
recycle, correct.
3 R's.
So this campaign has been going for I think 20 years or
20
even
years,
more.
I think.
20 years.
During my school
Your
time.
school
lah.
time also
Ah,
you
yes.
heard about, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So let us expand the 3 R's into the 6 R's. Okay.
Oh.
The 6 R's can one of the R will be refuse.
Refuse.
Yeah, refuse meaning, for example, where's a plastic straw over there? Somewhere there? Yes.
This is the plastic. Where's the plastic straw?
Okay.
Yeah, lah. Don't throw,
Only-
simply throw.
So we're gonna do some live.
That's why education is very important. We just throw it away.
Oh, this outside.
Yeah, when just now we were having lunch, and then this was one of the drinks that was given as part of the lunch set.
Okay.
So you can see all plastic, right? Everything is plastic.
Yes.
So refuse, right? If you like, of course, you need to be more conscious. When you're going out, you have a bit of planning, right? So maybe you can invest in a bamboo straw. So the bamboo straw, they're bigger size. And of course, the metal straw, there are different sizes.
Oh,
as
so
well.
that means this is reusable.
Reusable, you
Yeah.
clean it and then you reuse.
Okay.
So instead of this one, because you've seen on our WhatsApp videos, YouTube
Yeah, yeah,
videos
yeah.
of turtles, right, with this in the
Oh, yes,
nostril,
yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So
Very
this is
sad.
very dangerous to the wildlife.
fish,
So
yeah.
firstly, we can refuse this straw. Invest in a plastic or not plastic, sorry, in a bamboo
yeah,
straw.
I like bamboo.
Yes, more natural.
It
Or
more, it's like the
chopstick,
calligraphy.
calligraphy. Correct. or a metal straw, which has various sizes. Bamboo may have limitation on the sizes,
right,
but,
but
the
it's
metal,
natural.
Yes, correct. So you can just replace it with this.
Okay.
It's a little bit inconvenient for you to carry this and have to clean it. But if you think of that little effort you make and Leslie also make
Yeah.
and I make, imagine we already saved 3 straws today. That's one
Yes,
meal.
Yes.
So you
meal.
can imagine there are 30 million Malaysians, right? So if we can save 1 straw 1 week, we already saved 30 million straws.
Oh.
Oh.
We have to calculate in that way.
Yes.
One that-
Everybody do your bit.
Sikit
Correct.
sikit cari bukit.
Yes,
Yes,
correct.
yes.
That's-
Sikit-sikit jadi bukit.
That's why we said do your bit. So
Yeah.
a
Bit,
little
ah.
bit is enough.
Start with the
Yeah.
straw.
Yeah.
Start with the straw.
Or you don't refuse to use straw. I think it's okay.
You
Just
can
Yeah.
also, if you're like a cold drink, you just use the.
Yes, yes. You don't need a straw.
You don't need a
actually,
straw.
yeah.
That you
And
can-
this one, don't take from the shop and throw away in the bin. You know, actually, you should return it to the shop, right?
this is where we.
Because a lot of people, you know, I take it and then throw it away.
But this is where you mentioned about what business can do, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So business, instead of course we, you know, relating to hygiene, we're not encouraging to reuse, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
But what we can do, what the business can do, in this case, maybe the tea shop owner, for example, they can wash this and then recycle.
And reuse for other customer.
No. Please don't quote me. I'm not in favor of reusing for other customers.
Yeah, yeah.
But we can the shop owner, if the staff can spend just maybe a few seconds to dip into the water,
Yeah.
and then put this away, and then get somebody to collect it to recycle. This can be turned into
To
like
recycle.
not repurpose, meaning they will shred this and make other plastics, not to reuse as another straw.
Yeah. Not to reuse, not to
Yes.
reuse as a straw for another customer.
But if it's for personal use, it's okay. You bring it
Yeah.
home, you wash it, you use it again at home.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't need to throw it away, you know.
Yes.
But
Correct,
for
correct.
commercial purposes,
Yeah.
not for reuse.
From a health point of view, using plastic is not as healthy as using a natural material.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you serve two purposes. One is healthier. The other is you do a bit for nature.
Correct. And then of course this particular cup, we have the metal ones that are available, or the more robust plastic.
Yeah. Bring your own
You can bring
tumbler.
your own tumbler as
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
Yes,
So
correct.
businesses, you print your logo, your banner. I think like some of the businesses they have their own branding there.
Yes.
So they have their own thing. So you sell it at cheaper. So the person help you to do some promotion.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you are
Let's print some for our Voice TV.
We can start with our voice TV.
Yeah,
Yes,
our
yes.
Voice TV Tumblr.
Yes.
yes. So
And the-
merchandiser.
and any profit will be donated to MNS.
Oh, agree.
Yeah.
With you.
Good idea, right?
Good
okay.
idea. Good idea.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Let's do something to arrange for that.
So this is a small thing you can do.
Okay.
to
Yeah.
support.
That is a cup.
Yes, I think
Yes.
easy things. I think so minor things that we need to take notes on how we can really help. So I think another reason why we need to do it now, because everyone say, I think Buti is doing it. I think it's the natural society is doing it. So why hurry? Why should we take action now?
Yeah, they are doing it. They are doing the job. You can- you
Buti
just-
really doing a very good job.
Just
really.
leave it to them, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That
yes.
is what most city folks think. So
City folks,
why? And we are all city folks. We live in the city, so we don't care so much about sometimes. Even we have, as you say, 20 years already, 3R.
we are.
But
Yes.
a lot of people they are not aware. They are not aware what is the damage that will be done if you keep using this plastic straw, right? So why do city folks, people living in the city, should care?
Basically, okay, so this plastic, it will break down. Okay, it will break down into microplastics.
Yeah.
But the microplastic cannot be broken down any further because
Okay.
it's not a natural material. It's a chemical material,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And when these break down into microplastics, so we have like the bivalves, like the clams. They actually feed by breathing in all these nutrients that are coming down the river, right?
Okay.
Or in the sea. So these microplastics will eventually end up in their stomach. And then who
It
eats
could be micro, but still-
micro? Because they cannot filter out. So their job is to filter all the nutrients. So they will gather whatever comes in, and then they will be stuck there.
Yes, and this is not digestible.
Yes,
Your body
correct.
cannot digest it.
And so eventually, who's gonna eat them is a human, right? So this is why.
And then no pills for you already. So become plastic pills.
So if you think you are eating fish, seafood are very healthy, eating live, fresh food, but at the end you are actually eating this microplastic.
Yes, if you're not careful. But of course, that is one action,
Yes.
one reaction
Yeah.
that can happen. But at the same time, it's also killing all the wildlife.
Yes.
Like for
I
example,
believe the plants are affected too.
plants not so much, but more on the wildlife.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like for example, we've seen videos of like dolphins who died, turtles who died, and then when they dissect them to find out what's actually inside, it's actually all plastics.
Yeah.
They cannot digest anymore, so they
Yes.
die of
So that,
starvation.
yes.
Yes.
Stomach
So-
pain.
Let's do our part lah.
Yeah lah.
Just a little bit every day. Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Correct.
Bukit. Jadi bukit.
Sikit,
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 sikit.
Sikit.
jadi bukit.
Ja-
Sikit, dikit,
jadi
jadi
bukit.
bukit. Ah,
I
yes.
gotta learn a new
We
phrase.
both have to learn.
Sikit, sikit,
We're both
jari bukit.
foreigners.
Sikit, dikit, jadi bukit.
Sikit dikit. Jadi bukit. Okay.
Okay.
So that's why I think every bit I think is going to make a difference.
Yes.
Okay, because I think this is a continuous. I think balancing up your development, because human race need to go development, but at the same time we need to depends on the natural. I think the link, so that we can really live a harmonious life and then don't have some side effect, especially due to the environments.
Yeah.
Things.
Anyone, if you enjoy bird watching, these are beautiful birds. Also from your society, right? Also from MNS.
Yes. Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So you have activities like this to,
Yes.
watch the birds.
Yeah. Malaysia has abundance of nature, of forest, and as well as wildlife.
Yes.
And
yes.
one of them is the abundance of birds.
Yeah.
So we have many places right across the peninsula,
Yeah.
and some more in the Sarawak and Sabah
Yeah.
as well. And hornbills, we have a lot. We have 11, I think 11 out of 12 hornbills
Oh, okay.
in Temenggong, Belum Temenggong, up north.
Mm.
Yeah. This is
And-
our national wildlife.
Yes, correct. So
David?
be the voice for nature.
Yeah. Be the voice of nature.
Of nature. Of
Yeah.
nature. Yes, correct.
So our voice will be the voice
One
of
of
nature.
the voice lah. So
Yes.
we are including the voice of nature here.
It ties into your voice, TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
So we have to join force.
So
Yes, yes.
your voice, my voice, the natural voice,
Our
Yeah.
and then our voice.
Yeah. Everybody's voice. Oh,
So-
very interesting. You see this wildlife.
This is basically this is
Insect.
what insects, spiders, very very small insects.
Yeah.
We never get to see them clearly because they're very small.
Uh-huh.
And this is one of the activities we have. It's called macro photography,
Mm.
where people take in very detailed. So they're very small, but if you can maybe you can show, you can see this one. It's very beautiful, very colorful.
Yes.
So this is one of our members who actually we have a few members who are very passionate,
Photographer.
about
Yeah.
this.
We are going to have a photographer coming to our voice channel.
Yeah.
I think the week after next week. So another way to collaborate. You know, he can take a lot of these nice pictures.
Yes, yes. There are many people who are very keen. So this is called macro photography,
Yes.
and then we have bird photography, and then we have bird watching.
Yeah.
We just go and use the binoculars to.
So do they need to travel into some forest or something like that?
Yeah, we fortunately our forests are not very far.
Yeah.
For Negeri Sembilan, the Kolapila area is only like 45 minutes, half an hour to
from
45
town.
minutes from
Yeah.
the town.
Yeah.
And we also have a place called the Lake Gardens where it's actually in the city
The garden in Saramban, right?
in Saramban.
yeah.
Yes, correct. And that's a lot of birds there, but they're called urban birds because they're not forest
Yes.
birds. They're more in
Like us, urban.
city birds.
City birds.
City birds.
City birds.
City birds.
Yeah, different birds.
City or city bird.
Silly birds.
Silly birds. Yeah. Yeah, actually we don't know a lot. So where can people get this kind of leaflet and then join the activities?
Okay, our app, ecopartners.online.
Yeah.
We put all our events there. So people, it's free of, it's an app free of charge. You just click in to register, and then all our events will be updated there regularly.
Yeah.
So people can join us for bird watching, for macro photography,
Yeah.
For hiking.
And for knowledge and for classes, for hiking. Right?
Yes.
Any camping, outdoor camping or
Yes, we do have
Yeah.
camping as well.
Right.
Yes, once a
Good.
year we have.
bring your family.
Got bird, got spider coming.
Yeah, by the way.
Snakes.
By the way, a lot of people they are very lately. I saw on Facebook they were saying, "What insect do you want them to vanish from the world?" But I think if you know how beautiful they are from all this picture here, you can see how beautiful they are. So you have to know them, then you will start to love them instead of hating them or scared of them, right?
Yeah, certain people have certain phobias of
Yeah, yeah.
spiders or snakes and so on. But you have to understand that the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom are part of the ecosystem.
And part of us, actually, is a cohabitance. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
correct. So we have, of course, we don't want them to invade into our house. So we
Yes.
keep our house clean, then it's fine. They will have their own place to live.
Yeah.
We just don't go and kill
Exactly,
them.
yeah.
Yes.
No need to kill any animal or to destroy any animal.
Yes.
Just keep your place
Tidy.
tidy up your place, then they will just go away. They don't want to stay
They
there.
have
Yeah.
no food, then they will not come.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
You know that's all. They're only coming to your place because you have food or water.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we still have tiger in our jungle?
According to the latest survey, which I think was last year's news,
Yeah.
it's only, if I'm not wrong, it's only a few hundred left,
Few hundred. Still
Oh.
have few hundred. Let's
or,
go.
or 100 plus only. our rhino passed extinct last year,
Oh, rhino
The-
has
the-
already extinct.
Yeah, for the Malaysian side. The Indonesian still have, but
Yeah.
on Malaysia already extinct last year, or early this year or last year.
Oh.
So that's why our so-called famous Malayan tiger is going in the same direction. If this continues,
Yes.
the loss of habitat
Yeah.
through deforestation, eventually they have no place to look for food, and so the living space gets smaller. They cannot find food,
Yeah.
so they will die out.
Even monkeys. Last time I saw a lot of monkey around my place. Now they all
You
gone
don't
off
prepare
somewhere.
banana for them. Come.
They don't take
No
banana.
food.
They take anything. They just grab anything. So I hope your society, MNS, will do your best, and everybody do your best to preserve our nature, because nature is so beautiful.
Yes.
And we need to live in a healthy nature. As you say, strike a balance.
Yes.
Development.
Yes.
Preserving the nature. Very important.
Yes, and that's why it's important for public to join MNS, because you can actually raise your voice
Yeah.
to us, and then we can forward to the
Yeah,
government.
come fill up the form here.
Yes. I think the link is here. So
Yeah.
the Eco Partners,
Eco Partners
dots online. So I think they have some feature inside there. I think you also can advertise your business there. I think something like that. I think some offer, is it?
Yeah, we're trying to get a balance of business to also join
right.
part of the app.
As sponsor and as participant, right?
Yes, as a sponsor for some of our programs, or give discounts to our app users. So the app users, when you log in, there should be a section called promotions,
Yeah.
and then
Offer,
businesses can offer maybe some discounts to our
It's
members.
win-win-win situation.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
So I think is I think taking care of nature is just not the societies only, not only the governments. I think it's every one of us.
Yeah.
So I think we are very glad today we have Ruti to came up here to share about I think MNS, and then so more people aware about the society,
Yes.
and then the work of society, and then we have a very nice ecosystem in Malaysia. I think.
Yeah, we are
So I
very
think I
rich.
don't
Yeah.
rich of
Resources, natural
wildlife,
resources,
right? The insect, and this kind of thing is something. If it's extinct, I think we can't create it back again.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the rhino, it's
Yes,
gone.
it's gone. So
gone.
this is very sad. I think, but I think we still can do more. Okay, so I think starting from us, starting from your straw.
Yes, that's true. This one.
Starting from your straw. Okay,
Yeah.
your daily
This
straw.
one. Use this one, not that one. Okay.
So that we can improve on this. So then I think if do check out the website again, the link there. Okay,
Eco Partners.
ecopartners.online, and register and join in the activities there. I think like hiking, you can explore more and then keep yourself healthy
It's
too.
it's very good family activity.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
And you get healthier because of the negative hydrogen in the waterfall, in the
yes,
forest.
Forest bathing, they call forest
Yes.
bathing.
So I
think-
Bathing in the forest.
Oh yeah. That's
So this kind of thing keep you healthy, and then you can enjoy the natural more, and then more relaxed, less sickness, okay,
Yes.
less stress. So and then you can also help to improve the environment, I think, so that we can pass down to our next generation with a better future. Okay.
Yes,
correct.
So I think today's session is around here. So if you have any question, do contact us. Okay, Rosa number is on the screen, or anything regarding about the MNS. Okay, so do check out the line, the link there, and then we can help you to link to the nature, so that you can be part of the voice.
Yeah. So today, thank you very much, Woody.
Thank you.
And thank you, Leslie. And I am Rosa. We are on Our Voice TV. See you next time. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.